Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. So it's going to be a really fast eyeshadow tutorial that is for beginners. My kitten is... Hey, you. This is the cause of the noise in the background, okay? Okay. I have to be done with this makeup look within the next 30 minutes so I can do my hair and my skin and get dressed. So this is going to be very quick, very easy, something simple for beginners. So we're going to be using the Spice palette, the new holiday collection from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are the colors in question. Beautiful, gorgeous, neutrals, everyday eyeshadow, so beautiful. I especially love the middle shade. It's like a champagne with a gold shift. So definitely I'm going to want to feature her. So I have kitten hair in my mouth. First things first, I'm going to prep my eyelids. Yeah, kitten hair. Kitten hair in the eyelids in the mouth. Anyways, I used this primer the other day for my other tutorial and I wasn't mad at it, like at the longevity or whatever. So we'll see how I feel about it. I don't know. I like this one because it does have like a tint of color. So it kind of balances out the tones on my eyes, which is really, really nice. And then I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to dip into this shade right here. Okay, it's like the only matte light nude that's in the palette. And I kind of always do the same shape because I think it works the best for my hooded eyes, which is kind of starting at the inner corner and working it towards the center lid, and then taking any residuals and buffing it into the outer corner. I think that just works for me, and then kind of like slowly building and buffing so it's not too intense. If I want a super dark eyeshadow look, then I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to start darker with a much smaller brush and then slowly blow it out for a much more intense look. But I'm going for something, like I said, simple, easy, a beginner can do it kind of look today because I need it to be fast and easy. So we got most of the color kind of here on the inner corner, and then a little bit of it buffed out, and I just kind of buffed it as much as I can upwards so that way the color isn't too intense and it kind of creates this gradient. The next color I'm going to do is going to be this color right here. I just like this kind of honey beige color, and it has some sparkles in it. And I think I'm going to zoom you in because I'm just realizing how far away you actually are. Yeah, okay, so you can see a little bit better. So the first brush was an E27 detailed blending brush. Now I'm going to take the Precision Firm Blender by Sigma. And like I said, I'm going to pick up this eyeshadow right here. Oh my god. I wish I had a beauty room with like doors so they didn't disturb me so much, but that's okay. I'm going to take it and start stamping in the outer V. Because like I said, I don't want something too intense today. I'm not going for overly intense. I'm going for something kind of pretty and simple. Maybe I'll do a little bit more intense. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going for pretty. So I'm just taking that in the outer V and kind of buffing that into where the other color was. The first kind of beige nude color. This is pretty so far. Simple, gorgeous, love it. And I think I'm trying to remember to keep my eyes open when I'm looking directly in this mirror because I need to see where my hood starts, because all my eye is like, when I open my eye, it goes directly back in, but then when I like shut it, You can see like it's a little bit higher up. I'm doing that on purpose so that way you can actually see the colors when I'm looking directly at you in person. So a little bit above the crease instead of in the crease for those who are hooded. Let's see. And so far this is looking gorgeous and beautiful. I'm going to take my Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush, and I'm going to go in actually with this dark chocolate brown color right here. So the first shade was this one, the second shade was this one. Now we're going to go in with the darkest color right here. I am going to kind of just pop that right here. Press it, if you will. Not pop it, press it. And you can kind of see, like, when I shut my eye, the little line I'm trying to create is kind of ziggy-zaggy, and that's because I have a hood. I'm not a full hood. Like, the top of my lash line doesn't disappear into the fatty tissue here on top. But still, I have enough of a hood to make it that I need to do something, like, more specific for my eye shape, right? So I'm going to stamp out where that was before. So when I shut my eye, you can kind of see it aligns. And stamp it here. And then I'm going to kind of like try to get as close to my lash line as possible. And create like this little smoky moment from the lash line. Yeah, I think that's pretty. Good shape when I'm looking directly into the mirror. Maybe if I look directly eye level to the camera, you can kind of see what I mean. Like, I'm trying to create that line that follows my natural crease. So then I'm going to go back in with that original brush here, and I'm just going to buff it with the shadow from the other brush. So it's not intense, right? Like I said, I'm not going for like super intense. I'm going for soft, pretty, and easy. And so far, this look has only taken me 8 minutes. So it's only been 8 minutes of me doing this look. So like I said, it's easy, it's quick, nothing too crazy. And I'm just taking, like I said, the already dirtied shader brush from that original beige color and just using it to buff out that outer V color that I added. And then it just creates this pretty definition on the outer V without it being super mega intense. And then I can just clean that up pretty easily with some concealer on the outer edge. So I'm cleaning off the brush with my Sigma switch, and I'm just gonna go in and soften now this edge that I kind of still had. And you can kind of see it kind of getting a little bit diffused. Okay. Diffused, beautiful, not too intense, which is what I was going for. And I low-key want to add a little bit of black, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with my Huda Wild palette, and I'm just going to take this black. It's very, very black. You can see I've hit pan on quite a few of these colors because they're immaculate. That's all I need to say, is that they're fucking immaculate. I'm just going to go in. So it's interesting. This is a lip brush by Sigma. Very, very small brush. Okay. And it's the LO4. It's a lip detailer brush for like applying lip color or lip pencil, buffing that kind of stuff out. And I'm just going to go in closer to that lash line and try to tight line as close as I can. Again, I don't want super blown out, super crazy. I want soft, pretty, demure look today. So very close, very tight. I find that kind of pressing into the lash line is the best way to go for this specific look. Pressing does help with blending. You don't need to do a lot of buffing motions all the time to blend out your shadows. In this instance, with this small packing brush, like I'm using it as a packing brush like a pointed one. I'm just pressing those shadows into that darker color that was already laid, that kind of chocolatey matte color. And I'm just pressing some swiping or dragging motions just to kind of move the color a little bit. See? I think that's kind of the intensity I want, that much intensity. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to slightly drag that outwards. Yeah, slightly drag that outwards. Pretty, very pretty. And then make sure that it kind of aligns with that overall line, because I don't want it to, I don't want to drag my eye down, you know? So I want to make sure that I'm not creating this weird hook either, because that's the best way to show that, in my opinion, that you're still kind of like a beginner when you have those strong hooks. When you can create more precise lines and dimension in your eye makeup, that's when I can tell someone's more of a pro. Let's see. So you can see, like, when I look down, it's kind of like jaggedy, but when I look up and I'm like eye level, it looks pretty straight. That's what we're going for, more straight. And then, let's see, buff, buff. I just want like the prettiest, softest, smoky liner moment, which I think I've achieved it. I think I'm pretty confident I've achieved it. So what I want to do, oh God, I don't know. I'm going to wear cheetah print today. So I don't know what to put. I'm contemplating 2 shimmers. So I think this is going to be my inner corner shimmer, and I think this is going to be my lid shimmer today. So I'm going to go in specifically with my MAC 233 brush. So one side is a synthetic, the other side is natural fibers. It was gifted to me years ago. I still love this brush. I use it every day, almost. It's a nice packing brush. I love the natural hair side to pick up these shimmers. It just picks up a beautiful amount of product, like the tip of your finger. I don't buy natural fiber brushes, so that's the only reason I have a brush with natural fibers. I only do synthetics. This is very pretty. It's giving like dazzling, like diffused dazzling sparkles, which I really, really think is pretty. And what I am liking is that this is very user-friendly. Definitely a buildable shimmer. So if I want more intensity, I can just pick up more and put more. But I like how they formulated these shadows. I just find them to be easy to pick up with my brushes. Yeah. And then it's just like diffused and pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, very lovely. And I'm taking that all the way up, so that way when I'm looking directly into my mirror, you can still see some of those sparkles. See, when I relax my face, it kind of goes down. So like right there. So you can kind of see from the top that there's some sparkles happening. All right, and then do I want more depth? I think I'm just going to take a little bit of that chocolatey glitter color. That's this guy right here. Just a little bit. And I think I'm just going to pop it to smoke out the outer corner a little bit more. So there's a little bit more warmth and sparkle happening. Yeah. Very pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Very chocolatey. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that much pigment out of that shadow. And just keeping it close to the lash line and then kind of diffusing that edge a little bit more. And then one more time, picking up that shimmer and just putting it a little bit over that line I just created, just so there's a little bit of depth happening. Nothing too crazy, right? Yeah, it just needed a little something. So It's taken me 15 minutes to do this look. I'm just going to add a little bit extra, well, the one eye, but also I'm like going really slow so you can follow along and recreate this look. If I was sitting here not trying to teach you how to do this look, you could get both eyes done probably in 20 minutes. That's what I believe. So this is going to be the finished look, minus the inner corner highlight. I'm going to do the other eye off camera and then I will come back totally complete. See you in a minute. So the only thing I added while I was off camera was that little bit of gold. And then obviously the makeup, the entire face. All right, guys, this is the finished makeup look. Let me know what you think in the comments, if it was easy to follow along with or what you think about this overall look. I think it's very simple and very achievable for anybody. And don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong.